You probably want to eat low-calorie foods, but, most of the time, the foods leave you unsatisfied and hungry. You want to eat more but are afraid of gaining too much. You feel tired of taking these foods because, seems like you can't handle your cravings of other foods like burgers. These burgers look so yummy and tempting. Do you know that there are many choices of food that can make you full and satisfied while maintaining your weight loss plan? Do you know that your weight loss diet must be balanced? That is, the foods must contain enough fibers, protein and vitamins. In this video, we present you the top 15 low-calorie foods, high in other nutrients but can help you fight cravings and hunger. The list is based on the Satiety Index of Common Foods by Holt et al. In a 1995 article of European Journal of Clinical Nutrition. The index was based on a test on 38 different common foods and was using white bread as the baseline of 100. In simple words, foods with more than 100% are more satisfying than white bread. Likewise, those under 100% are less satisfying. So, stay tuned until the end of the video and also subscribe to For Smart People channel. That way, you don't miss the best and healthy way to lose weight in our other videos. One thing worth pointing out is, the levels of calorie, fat, protein, fiber and sugar are counted based on 100-gram serving. By doing this, we can compare which food has the lowest calorie for every 100-gram serving. We are aware that, you probably eat more or less than 100 grams. We use 100 grams just to make the comparison easy and understandable. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. We begin with the food scoring the lowest in our list. Number 15. White rice. White rice comes the last in our list with the score of 138%. In every 100 grams of white rice, you can find 493 calories, 0.2 grams of fat, 2.5 grams of protein, 0.2 grams of fiber and 0 grams of sugar. Number 14. Cheese. Cheese scored the second to last with 146%. In every 100 grams of cheese, you can find 1,695 calories, 34 grams of fat, 25 grams of protein, 0 grams of fiber and 0.2 grams of sugar. Number 13. Eggs. Eggs have the score of 150%. In every 100 grams of eggs, you can find 629 calories, 11 grams of fat, 12 grams of protein, 0 grams of fiber and 0.3 grams of sugar. Number 12. Popcorn. Popcorn scored the 12th with 154%. In every 100 grams of popcorn, you can find 2,128 calories, 28 grams of fat, 10 grams of protein, 13 grams of fiber and 4.5 grams of sugar. Number 11. Grain bread. Grain bread scored the 11th with 154%. In every 100 grams of grain bread, you can find 926 calories, 5 grams of fat, 9 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber and 2.2 grams of sugar. Number 10. Wholemeal bread. This bread scored the 10th with 157%. In every 100 grams of this bread, you can find 1,064 calories, 2.6 grams of fat, 7.5 grams of protein, 6.2 grams of fiber and 1.7 grams of sugar. Number 9. Grapes. Grapes scored the 9th with 162%. In every 100 grams of grapes, you can find 253 calories, 0.1 grams of fat, 0.8 grams of protein, 0.9 grams of fiber and 14.4 grams of sugar. Number 8. Baked beans. Baked beans scored the 8 with 168%. In every 100 grams of baked beans, you can find 285 calories, 0.5 grams of fat, 4.6 grams of protein, 4.8 grams of fiber and 4.6 grams of sugar. Number 7. Beef. Beef scored the 7th with 197%. In every 100 grams of beef, you can find 633 calories, 4.9 grams of fat, 27 grams of protein, 0 grams of fiber and 0 grams of sugar. Number 6. Brown pasta. Brown pasta scored the 6th with 188%. In every 100 grams of brown pasta, you can find 459 calories, 0.7 grams of fat, 5.2 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber and 0.3 grams of sugar. Number 5. Apples. Apples scored the 5th with 197%. In every 100 grams of apples, you can find 230 calories, 0 grams of fat, 0.3 grams of protein, 2.1 grams of fiber and 13 grams of sugar. Number 4. Oranges. Oranges scored the 4th with 202%. In every 100 grams of oranges, you can find 160 calories, 0.1 grams of fat, 1.1 grams of protein, 2 grams of fiber and 8 grams of sugar. Number 3. Porridge of oatmeal. Oatmeal scored the 3rd highest with 209%. In every 100 grams of oatmeal, you can find 261 calories, 1.6 grams of fat, 2.8 grams of protein, 1.2 grams of fiber and 2 grams of sugar. Number 2. Ling Fish. This type of fish scored the 2nd highest with 225%. In every 100 grams of ling fish, you can find 300 calories, 0.3 grams of fat, 17 grams of protein, 0 grams of fiber and 0 grams of sugar. Number 1. Boiled potatoes. This type of potato scored the highest with 323%. In every 100 grams of boiled potatoes, you can find 272 calories, 0.3 grams of fat, 2.7 grams of protein, 2.5 grams of fiber and 0.8 grams of sugar. Indeed, you can feel satisfied and full with low-calorie foods. Choose your foods correctly so you don't need to eat too much to make you feel satisfied and full. Foods with high protein and fiber make this happen. Check our video on 15 low-calorie foods as your diet reference, as well as our video on the list of foods with almost 0 calories. Thank you for watching. Inspirational words for today. Good judgment wins favor, but the way of the unfaithful leads to their destruction. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 15. May God bless you.